I might be a tad late to the party because spring is already here, but I technically have until June 21st. So here it is, my top 10 spring essentials as an elder emo mom, alternative girl, whatever you want to call it. My name's Pauline and welcome back to my channel. Not that this needs a lot of explanation, but essentially I'm going to talk about 10-ish pieces that I love wearing all year round for a bunch of them, but especially this spring. Like, I'm excited to be wearing them all season long. No particular order. I'll link everything that I can in the description box. Try and put prices if possible. Let's start. First one I'm actually wearing today. It is this flowy maxi skirt with a dark floral print on it. I know, what's that quote again? Floral for spring, groundbreaking. I know. I've worn it pre-pregnancy, I've worn it during pregnancy, I'm wearing it postpartum. I love this thing. It has an elastic waistband, that's why I was able to wear it during so many different periods in my life. I love the buttons in the front as well. It is lightweight, it is flowy, it's a shape that I really like on my body type, and it's a dress that I definitely wear from spring all the way to autumn because the colors are fairly dark. I mean, I wear a lot of dark colors. So it's not like super spring or summery, and I mean, not that I care about what colors I wear during what seasons, but you know what I mean. It's not like super pastels where it might be trickier to wear during colder months. I love this thing. I've worn it forever, and I love that I found it secondhand because it was probably like 10 bucks at most. Money well spent. I love it. I'm trying to get a lot more in skirts and dresses. This one I've had for years too. I think they're discontinuing it, unfortunately, but it's a t-shirt dress. This one is from Fug's Blood. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen me wear it quite a bit. Since it's a super simple shape, it's super easy to layer either underneath, like I can wear a long sleeve t-shirt, or over it, like a cropped sweater. I've worn several of my sweaters with it and it works great every time. Or just wear it by itself. It has short sleeves. I can do like a harness or whatever I want on top of it. I love this thing. It has pockets too, which is worth a million extra points. I love the fabric that Fug's Blood uses for those types of dresses. It's incredibly soft, so it's very, very comfortable. Maybe this is gonna sound weird, but it actually feels nice when you're like walking and you feel it against your skin, like on your legs, whatever. I'm a big Fug's Blood fan, and this dress might be the reason I fell in love with the brand. Spring is that weird time period where, yeah, sure, it's getting nicer, but mornings are still chilly, so that's where jackets comes in. I think I get this from my dad. He has so many coats and jackets, and like, he has a hard time resisting buying new ones, and I think I kind of get that from him. I own several denim jackets, but they're all different, and they all give like a different vibe to my outfit. I have this long black denim jacket that is super distressed at the bottom. I think it has holes here and there, and it's on the longer side. So I love it with dresses or skirts, or like even with, I love it with everything, but like, since it's longer, sometimes it looks better maybe with some dresses, it depends. Then I have this light denim cropped jacket that's also slightly distressed, and fun fact, I wore it on my wedding day because we got married in December. Granted, it was Southern California, so it wasn't freezing, but still a little bit of a chill in the air. We only had like a small ceremony, like just the official thing, like we never had like a big party for it. So it was just like just a white dress. It's not even a wedding dress that I wore. White Converse type shoes and this denim jacket. So this is a jacket that I already had, and I like that now. When I wear it, it kind of like reminds me of that day, so that's sweet. And one of my latest addition is this Stella McCartney jacket. I love the kind of like tie-dye effect. I think it's super unique. It's not too cropped. I almost wish it was a little bit more cropped, but I just love it. And was it my first designer item? I can't remember if it was the first, but it's definitely one of the first. I own 2 items from Stella McCartney, this jacket and pair of pants, both found on Vestiaire Collective, like super affordable. Like, I paid between $100 and $200 for each item. I say affordable because when you look at things brand new on Stella McCartney's website, they're a lot more expensive. It's designer brand. Anyway, this jacket and the pants made me fall in love with that brand, and there's like a lot more that I want to own now from that brand. It's really good quality, and I love that particular jacket. You've seen it on Instagram too if you follow me there. The next one is an accessory. I wear them all year round. I'm talking about harnesses. But the reason I wanted to include them in my spring essentials is that because the weather is getting nicer, I'm wearing less layers, so you can see my harnesses a bit more, and that makes me really happy. I like wearing my harnesses over a t-shirt paired with whatever pants. I love them over a dress. I like them where I'm wearing a t-shirt and a skirt, and it like makes the look more cohesive in a way. You can wear them over a jacket. Have I done it over a blazer? I think I've only done belt over a blazer or a cardigan, but you can definitely do your harness over it if you know you're not gonna... I mean, you can still take that layer off, but it's more of a pain if you need to take off the harness and then the layer and then put back the harness. But anyway, I love harnesses. I own 3. One from RDO Studio, back when it was owned by Sammy, and 2 from Lively Ghosts. Think as you're seeing this, I posted something like a little carousel on my Instagram all about harnesses, and I'm talking about other brands. I mean, lots of brands make harnesses these days, but I only know of these 2 particular brands. Like, I can't vouch for the quality of other ones. The ones that I have, I adore. But yeah, there's lots of brands that make harnesses. More affordable ones from like Disturbia, Lively Ghost, and things like that, or like super expensive one like, I mean, my Ordeo one was kind of expensive. There's even like Vivienne Westwood makes one that's even more expensive. So I like that there's like a wide range of price points for buying a harness. Please try and consider shopping small. I know it's not always easy and it's not always feasible because their prices might be a little bit higher, but it's always nice to support like those small businesses rather than big corps who don't give a shit about us. I'm wearing another item that's on my list because I absolutely adore this thing. Is this corset top by Foxblood. I'm wearing it over a long sleeve t-shirt today because it was chilly this morning. I've worn it so many times already. I think I've owned it for like maybe a month and a half, and I've worn it probably 5 to 10 times already. I keep wearing it and I absolutely adore it. The fact that it says corset maybe makes you think that it will be like stiff or anything, but it's, let me try and show you. Like, it's very flexible, so it's not like restraining or uncomfortable at all. Like, I can slouch in it. I love the lace around the neckline, down the front, and around the arms. And again, it's Foxblood, so I love the quality. It's a great small company that I like to support. So far, I've only worn it over things because, again, it's like the beginning of spring. But I can't wait to wear it as like a tank top this summer. I think it's gonna look really cool. I mentioned earlier that I love jackets. I also love sneakers. Again, sneakers are not necessarily like only a spring thing, but depending on where you live during the winter, it's not necessarily the smartest option. So definitely when spring comes back, this is where I wear my sneakers a lot more often. I'm cheating a little bit here because I can't pick just one pair, so I'll mention my good old Vans. They're kind of beat up. I could definitely use a new pair. I found them secondhand as well, so they were super cheap. They were like new when I bought them, but I love them so much that I wear them a lot, and they're really something I'll repurchase once they like actually completely fall apart. Speaking of Vans, I also have these platform shoes that I also found secondhand. Yes, I was pretty lucky to find those secondhand. I've never seen anyone with those ones. They're a low profile shoe with a big platform, and I don't know, maybe it's like the suede-like fabric. It feels almost more like an elevated sneaker. I love wearing it with skirts and dresses, actually. It's kind of like dressing it down, but at the same time, not as much as it would with my other Vans. I don't know if I'm making a lot of sense, but I hope they never fall apart because, again, I've never seen anybody else with them, so I don't think I can repurchase them. But I love them. Entering fun sneaker territory, another pair that all the sneakers I'm mentioning I've actually found secondhand. But back to the sneakers, these are leopard Nike skate shoes. I don't know anything about that skater. I don't skate, although as a teenager I would have liked to, but my balance sucks, so I never did. I live in Portland, Oregon, and that's where Nike's headquarters is. So here it's super easy to find Nike stuff secondhand pretty much in any thrift store. They're just a very fun shoe. I like that sometimes when my fit is a bit more on the plain side, like all black, which is a lot. That's like a fun little like extra pop of something that's mildly unexpected, and they're super comfortable. I can walk forever in them. My husband was actually surprised that I can, because it was like, skate shoes are not made to be walked in, so he thought that it would be like too stiff or whatever, but they're not. I can definitely walk around quite a bit in them, and I adore them. The last pair is one of my prized possessions, partially because I paid a lot of money for them because they're from the brand R13. I think that model is the Courtney. I found them secondhand on Vestiaire Collective. I have a little referral code that I'll put down here if you want to use it. You'll get 20% off your first purchase, and I get 20% off a future purchase. They are so cool and unique. I love the zebra print, and I like how it kind of clashes, but at the same time goes so well with the checkered two different pairs of laces. There's a black and white pair and a red and black pair. I'm looking at them right now. They're just friggin' stunning. The platform is quite big, so I'm a freaking giant when I wear them, as my husband would say. I'm 5'8", 5'9". So yeah, definitely quite tall when I wear them, but I don't mind. And he doesn't either. I've worn them quite a lot already, but there's still kind of like the, you know, when you have something nice and you don't want to like ruin it. So like I could definitely wear them more, but I've worn them several times. But yeah, I just love them so much. I don't want anything horrible to happen to them. Next, I want to mention this long sleeve leopard t-shirt from Gap that I bought a few months ago. The reason I want to mention it is because I've noticed probably fairly recently, like in the last year or so, that I love a square neckline on me. I mean, it's kind of like the same with this t-shirt and corset top. Actually, they both have the same neckline. I like it because it's not as scary / revealing as like a deep plunge neckline. I feel more secure. And because I barely have any breasts left, especially after breastfeeding my son, feels, I don't know, it kind of gives me confidence in a way. Like I feel really good when I wear a square neckline. I mean, I still like a crew neck, obviously, especially in the winter when I'm freezing. But as soon as I can tolerate the temperatures, I like a square neckline. And this particular top from Gap is really soft. It's a tight t-shirt, but it doesn't like ride up or anything. It's just, it's great. I'm definitely now more often than not on the lookout for square necklines because I think they're flattering on me. I like how they look on me and it helps me feel confident. I also like how more muted in a way this leopard print is, like compared to my Nike shoes that are more light brown, like it's almost yellow. So for someone like me who's just like still trying to figure out her style, what she likes and whatnot, it's a nice way to incorporate pattern without it being too in your face. I'm a millennial, I'm an elder emo, so yes, I still wear skinny jeans. The ones that I own are from Mary Wyatt. I wish they were full length on me. Unfortunately, they're cropped, they're like ankle length on me. Again, I'm 5'8", 5'9", and a lot of my height is in my legs, so on me they're cropped, but like lots of pants are cropped on me. But I still love those pants. And like in the spring, I don't mind as much, like showing a little bit of ankle. But yeah, skinny jeans. Still think they're comfortable. Still love the look. I have a thing that where I need to get closer to the ground, whether it's because I'm talking to my toddler or putting my shoes on or whatever, I always kneel with my left knee on the floor, not my right one. So my left knee is already showing signs of being worn, which is fine. I think I might just like full on distress it, or I don't know if I'm gonna wait for it to like actually become a hole, or like I'm gonna be sick of that wider patch on my knee and just like distress it, because I love distressed pants anyway. But yeah, I really like them. I have 3 items from Mary Wyatt. These jeans are probably the one that I've worn the most, closely followed by a pair of shorts. Let's talk about it right now because it's also on the list. These are so freaking comfortable. The waistband is partially elastic, but there's still belt loops, which chef kiss, because I am a sucker for a belt when, I mean, even when I'm wearing a skirt. When I'm wearing anything, I love putting a belt on. So I really appreciate that there's belt loops on these shorts. I love the length on these shorts. They're not so short that I'm showing cheek, but they're not so long that I feel like a dad. Nothing wrong if you like Bermuda shorts on you. I don't on me. They're made of a thicker fabric, which is nice when it's still chilly because I won't be freezing my ass off, literally. But at the same time, because of the shape that's fairly wide, during the summer, they won't be like suffocating. There will be a little bit of airflow going on there, I guess. So yeah, I've worn them this winter with tights. I've worn them maybe only once since spring because I don't think it's been that hot very often. Once or twice, something like that. And I'll definitely be wearing them a lot because I adore them. And I love the little embroidery detail that they have on the back pocket. It's a heart. I love hearts. Anyway, great pair of shorts. And finally, mesh tops. They're probably the staple in every alternative kid's wardrobe. It's kind of shocking to me that I only own that one mesh top right now. Why I love it? Because it's great to layer under so many different things, whether it's a tight-fitting t-shirt, the t-shirt dress that I was mentioning earlier, an oversized t-shirt. It works with everything. And this particular one that is also from Gap, I love that it has like a fairly subtle floral print on it. I just adore this thing. It's so soft. That's kind of a theme for me, especially now that I'm getting older. I want my clothes to be comfortable and soft, and so this fits the bill perfectly. Mesh tops are definitely something that I need to get more of. I know Foxblood has a couple options, like short sleeve or long sleeve. You can find some that have more of a higher neckline, a crew neck. Some have little details, some are just plain. So yeah, I want to get more of a variety because in the winter, this is not a video about winter fashion, but in the winter I'm always cold. I mean in spring sometimes still. They're a great layering piece that's not bulky at all, so I highly recommend, especially if you tend to be cold like me. That's it for my spring essentials. I'd like to chat with you in the comments, know what yours are. I hope you like this kind of video. I want to make more things like that in the future. I'll probably do seasonal ones, maybe just like in general what kind of thing I'm getting into. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't already, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.